I'd like to reconvene Board of Supervisors. At this time, we did have some business we attended to a little earlier. Would you please call the roll again, Michelle?
Avon.
Here.
Caledonia.
Here.
Canisius.
Here.
Geneseo.
Here.
Groveland.
Here.
Lester.
Here.
Lima.
Here.
Livonia.
Here.
Mount Morris.
Here.
North Dansville.
Here.
Nunde.
Here.
Ashen.
Here.
Portage.
Here.
Sparta.
Here.
Springwater. West Sparta.
Here.
York.
We have some meeting minutes from our last regular meeting, the 8th of June, for your consideration. Look for a motion in a second on these.
Motion for Schuster.
Thank you. Is there any discussion on these? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried. We have a communication, please, Michelle.
Receipt of acknowledgement letter from Senator Borrello regarding resolution number 2022-209.
Thank you. We also have an abstract of claims for consideration.
Mr. Chairman, I move this abstract of claims and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or discussion on this abstract of claims? Hearing none, roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville.
Aye.
Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York. Ayes 2009, adopted.
We do have one resolution on the preferred agenda.
Resolution to commemorate Juneteenth.
Thank you. Is there any discussion on this one resolution? Look for a motion in a second to bring it to a vote.
Move fall.
Second. Thank you. Roll call on this, please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia.
Aye.
Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris. North Dansville.
Aye.
Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York. Ayes 2009, adopted.
We also have some resolutions that are going to require a separate.
Mr. Knapp, amending the 2022 Livingston County budget, mental health and office for the aging.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia.
Aye.
Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville.
Aye.
Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 2009, adopted. Authorizing transfer of funds, economic development.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or discussion on this transfer of funds? Hearing none, roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia.
Aye.
Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville.
Aye.
Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York.
Aye.
Ayes 2009, adopted. Increasing mileage rate to 62.5 cents per mile effective July 1st, 2022.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or discussion on this change in the mileage rate? Hearing none, roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia.
Aye.
Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville.
Aye.
Nunde. Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater. West Sparta. York. Ayes 2009, adopted. Authorizing an intermunicipal agreement with Wyoming County for the Shared Services Grant Proceeds Redistribution Dialysis Extension Clinic.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, I'll roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia.
Aye.
Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia.
Aye.
Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville.
Aye.
Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York. Ayes 2009 adopted. Rescinding resolution number 2022-183, Genesee County Materials and Services Contract.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Nail. Is there any questions or discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, I'll roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia.
Aye.
Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville.
Aye.
Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York. Ayes 2009 adopted. Authorizing the Livingston County Highway Department to purchase construction and maintenance materials by piggybacking on contracts awarded by Genesee County.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Nail. Is there any questions or discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, I'll roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia.
Aye.
Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville.
Aye.
Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York.
Aye.
Ayes 2009 adopted. Amending the 2022 Livingston County Department Head Salary Schedule, County Administrator.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Nail. Is there any questions or discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, I'll roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia.
Aye.
Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville.
Aye.
Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
No.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York. Ayes 1930, absent 79, or I'm sorry, no 79, adopted. Correcting tax roll, Town of Caledonia.
Mr. Chairman, I move this resolution and ask for unanimous consent.
Thank you, Mr. Knapp. Is there any questions or discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, I'll roll please, Michelle.
Avon.
Aye.
Caledonia. Canisius.
Aye.
Geneseo.
Aye.
Groveland.
Aye.
Lester.
Aye.
Lima.
Aye.
Livonia. Mount Morris.
Aye.
North Dansville.
Aye.
Nunde.
Aye.
Ashen.
Aye.
Portage.
Aye.
Sparta.
Aye.
Springwater.
Aye.
West Sparta.
Aye.
York. Ayes 2009 adopted.
We did have a couple of appointments, please, Michelle.
Appointments to the Livingston County Youth Board, both at the pleasure. James Merrick for the Sheriff's Office and Tracy McCackey for Department of Social Services.
Thank you. Ian, do you have any updates to the board at this time?
No, just my comments for the ceremony.
Thank you. Do any other board members have any other business to bring before the board before we move into this recognition? Okay, hearing none, I'd like to welcome everyone here this afternoon on behalf of the Board of Supervisors. This is an important ceremony where we recognize and congratulate employees for all that they do to provide services to our constituency here in Livingston County. We appreciate you working with us. It's kind of we're here as a board of policymakers, but we all we work together. You're the employees, department heads are really the ones who have the hands-on, the face-to-face with our constituency, and we really appreciate your caring and all that you do to help our residents here in Livingston County. I'd like to thank Michelle for putting this together and organizing it, and turn it over to Ian for some opening remarks.
Thank you, Chairman. Welcome, everybody. Welcome employees being recognized, and welcome family members, and loved ones, and department representatives. thank you all in that list of those being recognized. We have representatives from central services, probation, emergency medical services, social services, the health department, the Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation, the Sheriff's Office, the Office of the Aging, and the Highway Department. We have veterans in this group. We have people that care for the infirm. We have staff that build and maintain infrastructure. People that keep the county buildings and grounds looking in tip-top shape. People that keep the county safe and protected. We have employees that focus on the health of the community, the needs of our older county residents, the public welfare and well-being of those down on their luck or in a rut. You name it, these people have seen it. And this is a small sampling of our county government's 32 departments and 1,200 people. The individuals being recognized today walk the walk and continue to do so day in, day out to provide vital services to the county. I have some facts from 10 years ago and 25 years ago, which I usually do. I usually include gas prices and what they were at, but I might leave that one off. For those that started 25 years ago, you could still smoke in a restaurant. Bill Clinton was reelected, and I have to include a gas was $1.23 per gallon. For those that started roughly 10 years ago, we had Occupy Wall Street going on, for those that remember that. Osama bin Laden was killed, and gas had creeped up to $3.58 per gallon. In this, an age where we talk about the Great Resignation or the Great Reset, an article referred to this as perhaps the Great Appreciation, that it took a crisis for certain positions to be more fully recognized and appreciated. Whatever the case, when we discuss a nationwide issue of people leaving their positions in both the private and public sector, how great a day this is then to celebrate those that chose to stay in their position. I, for one, appreciate tenure and commitment and perseverance. While there were many more positive days, not every day was a pleasant day or experience for these folks celebrating 10 to 25-year anniversaries. They've logged tens of thousands of hours of work, and I'm guessing some were a drag. But you got through the struggle and you kept on going because in some way you had a motivation to serve the public through your work here in Livingston County. In this county, we pride ourselves on this event. As you noticed from the flyers, 25th time we've done this. And I cannot tell you how many times that we get approached by counties asking us how we conduct the ceremony. They ask how we have an event, how we have a small gesture of a gift, how we have food, etc. Many more are doing this. That's not a pat in the back. I didn't create this event, the board at the time did, and the administrator at the time did, but the fact that we continue it and people are now exemplifying, emulating what we are doing here in Livingston County is a sign that it's a meaningful gesture that's kind of caught on a little bit with some of our county counterparts. We do have improvement challenges and retention concerns like any organization of a size and scope of a county government, and this fact makes these types of events all the more important. Because today, again, we're celebrating the success and accomplishment of service and of dedication and of loyalty to a job and to an employer and to a career and to serving the community and your neighbors, friends, and family. Every single one of you and the 1,200 people around you that make up county government make county government work. And things have certainly changed and morphed in county government. If you just go down the line at these departments being recognized, we used to not have an emergency medical services department at all. And now we do 6,000 calls for service this year. We didn't used to have an office for the aging, and they used to only be involved in select services only just a short time ago. Now we have some of the most robust senior-oriented programming in the entire state of New York. We used to not have a jail facility out back here of this size, nor did we used to board in inmates. Now we take in dozens of federal inmates a year to offset our costs. And to say that public safety and law enforcement in 2022 has changed from years prior would be an understatement. We used to not have mandates in areas like probation. Now we are leaders in the state with our compliance rates for all of these brand new mandates. We used to have 2 older nursing homes. Now we have 1 beautiful 4-star rated facility in Mount Morris. We used to have less buildings and a park with less amenities, and not the number of county road miles and bridges we have now. And we didn't used to repair work on our own county vehicles at the highway department. And now we've seen all of those service areas grow as well. The Department of Health used to train for the big viral outbreak. Now we have the lived experience of having been through it. DSS used to be scattered at multiple sites. Now we're combined under one building. And like other departments, they see programs come and go, and mandated requirements and regulations change all the time, and they just pivot to respond to the next challenge that lies ahead. For the family members here, thank you too for your patience and understanding as we, I guess you could say, borrow these individuals for 10 to 25 years at a time. We know the sacrifices and stress that at times ensue when people are in the governmental service provision. And we recognize and value the relationship that you provide, that support. We're very grateful for that support because I know that means a lot to the members of our workforce. In closing, for those being recognized today, I commend you for staying the course and for honoring your portion and share of the employer-employee path. You showed up, you made a difference, you intentionally chose the path of public service, and for that we are very grateful as a council. So on behalf of the Board of Supervisors, thank you for being part of our team for all these years. Thank you.
Okay, so, I would also like to welcome everybody. It's nice to see faces that I've seen names for years now that I don't necessarily put with a face. And I'm very grateful that you have family members and guests that were able to attend today. I'm going to call up your name, and when I do that, you'll walk up to the front. The chairman and the county administrator will be there. You'll receive your gift, you'll take a picture, and if I could have all of the department heads present, please come up and form a reception line here. When you finish with your gift, you'll go around and go back to your seat. We will have group photos, individual photos of recipients. You can have photos with your department, with your family member and guests that you have here today. Those will be after the ceremony. I ask that you hold your applause until the end. And if you like, when we're finished, you can leave your gifts here and help yourself to the user preference. The first award is a department head award for 10 years service, Emergency Medical Services, Karen Dewar. For 10-year awards by department, Center for Nursing and Rehabilitation, Janice Hyde. Amy Eisenman. Central Services, William Cavalier. Sorry. William Cavalier. Leanne Pike. Department of Health, Melissa Candy. Department of Social Services, Renella Martin. Patricia White. Highway, Caroline Cormier. Office for the Aging, Carter Beckwith. Probation, Corinne Chapman. Sheriff, Caleb Cutting. Kyle Gill. Robert Holt. And now for the 25-year awards, Department of Social Services, Heather Mitchell. Heidi Spalding. Highway, Kevin Barnhart. Michael Donovan. For Sheriff, Phyllis Allen. Jeffrey Hammond.
First, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. The board appreciates the efforts that you do for the county. You are the ones that make this county so great. So I promise to keep it short and sweet. First, I want to let you know that we're going to have a reception after we adjourn our set. It's going to be pictures taken again if you want to the loved ones up front. And then you're going to enjoy the festivities out there. With that, once again, thank you very much for your Is there any other business to come before the board? Move to adjourn from Geneseo. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
They did it on the board.
All right.
Yeah.
So what can we do?